It's not raining, it's pouring right now. Starting our journey to the next country, Brunei. So we are very excited. We were a bit worried if everything will work out, but we are already in the progress to go there. Everything is booked. We know nothing about this country, only like few details. We know that not a lot of tourists are going there. Most of the people we tell about Brunei, they do not know where it is or nothing about this country. So today we are traveling there and we'll try to share the genuine impression. You're stuck. Mantas, yes. We reached the airport now, the check-in time. Now we have 3 hours till our flight. So we'll try to find the magnet of Philippines because, to be very honest, we're collecting them. Even though we're traveling to so many countries, we're still bringing the magnets with us, and we're laughing that in the end it will be like half of the backpack only of the magnets. So we are boarding the first flight already. Already in Manila. The first flight was successful. We were reassured that our luggage will be directly going to Brunei. So now just going to the 3rd floor as they said to the next flight. We reached our 49th country. We're already in Brunei. So we crossed the security already. And the first impression is very positive. We needed to put the customs, we don't have a pen. They borrowed us a pen, then we helped us through the security. I mean, everyone is super friendly and very generous. So we don't know, maybe that's just lucky us, but so far very good. We are already outside going to our taxi. The weather is hot, even though it's night already, and very, very humid. Countries on equator, so it's really, you can really feel it, especially like right now it's a rainy season, so we are not very lucky to visit this country in the rainy season, but again, everyone is still very friendly, so we are optimistic. So Mantas, what's the first impression?
It's very good. I was expecting something different, but they're extremely friendly and yeah. It's
very welcoming, right?
Very welcoming, yeah. Unbelievable, I would say. You can see a lot of videos that this is like a strict country, but it, from the first glance it doesn't look like that. I mean, everyone is really very friendly and very welcoming.
Yeah, and even on the security part, they were making jokes and chatting with us. And for us, it's a bit strange. We are not used to like coming to this kind of countries and be greeted like that. So we're not sure if that's the false first impression, but the very, very first impression is very positive. Live on the 1st floor, only a few steps from the ground floor. Our room is 106, so we are going. Oh, I thought that this hotel is way smaller. That's the room. So that's the room we have. It's quite spacious.
Very big.
Very big, actually.
To compare where we lived in the Philippines.
So what we have here, we have 2 beds. Actually, that was the only option we could buy because, you know, ordering late and things like that. Mirror. We have a TV. We will definitely check what it's showing in here. We were laughing with Mantas that I need a chair working. So for our workation, it's perfect. Then we have a lounge area. And then we have a shower. So a shower with towels, a very nice kit. A plan for going for a walk is probably cancelled. It's not raining, it's pouring right now. I mean, that's what maçons probably means. So even though it's constantly raining today, after the breakfast we decided to take a car, the local Uber, let's say, and go to the main city center and just hope that we will be, you know, in the part when it's not raining. We took a taxi, drive here to the city center, and we could probably stop talking between us how friendly people are here. Like everyone is saying hi on the streets, and even the taxi driver, like everyone speaks quite fluent English. Yes. And the taxi driver, like we asked him where we should take a boat for the, like, because we want to go to the floating village tomorrow, and he drove like additionally to show us where to take a taxi. Like he told us the stories, like the locations and everything. So I mean, people here are so friendly and smiling all the time. So
yeah, I think that's what we didn't expect.
So now we came to Omar Ali Mosque. That's the most famous tourist attraction in this country. Of course, that's something that this country should be proud of, because it looks incredibly beautiful, and there is like a pond around it. All around the mosque, beautiful gardens, and like park where you could walk around, and all the time on the one side you have a mosque, and all around it pretty and well preserved and like taken care of garden. The other thing we find very exciting here, after especially coming from the Philippines, is the calmness. I mean, it's so quiet, it's so silent on the streets and everywhere, and we're just enjoying it so much after all the busy streets and busy life. We are coming here and we are basically alone on the street. The only sound right now is prayer in the background, but despite of that, it's just so relaxing and nice to sit, listen to the wind and water.
Here we are, finally inside. Like 15 minutes left, and then we will be able to come inside the mosque. We spent our time walking around the mosque complex. We could walk anywhere we wanted. It is very unusual for us, as we are from another religion. And in many Muslim countries, we barely can enter a mosque complex.
Only me.
I will take.
If you're winning shot, you also. But you're okay.
Yep.
Just
long enough?
Yeah, just.
Okay, just 2 or 3.
No, I mean the.
No need.
Should I put this?
Also okay. Like Harry Potter.
Yes. We're just outside the Omar Mosque, and the impression is very good. I mean, everyone is extremely friendly. There was not many tourists inside.
Only
think,
us.
Yeah, it was only us. And yeah, they explained everything. The villa had to wear clothes.
Yeah, they gave me the full clothes.
Yeah,
like
but
full outfit.
yeah, for men, if you are wearing shorts, only then you need to wear it. But I had pants.
Another location you need to visit when you come to the main mosque is the frame. I think it's something similar to the other countries, but the frame here is, of course, to take a photo with the mosque. Of course, right now it's very watery everywhere because it's raining every single hour. But you can see the view here is amazing, and it's actually, I think, the third most visited place in here. If you check the Google reviews, So that's only the frame for the photos. So this country is not a lot about the tourists, it's more about like their own culture. But that's probably the most interesting part, because as a tourist you have only like few locations and then you are forced to be present with their culture. That's super exciting. Near the mosque, near the main one, there is this bridge and going from the garden, and then there is this promenade, and you can walk it just all the way to the other famous bridge, and it's all the way near their floating village. So we are going there as well, but right now we are just walking down the promenade. It's very, again, calm and quiet, and we are just enjoying our company with each other, because there are not a lot of other people. We are just two of us. We saw like 2 tourists and everyone else is praying.
Yeah, everything is so soaked as monsoon rains are right now.
But the biggest question here is why there is like a telephone booth in the middle of park. The impression in some of the streets is that it looks like abandoned city. I mean, of course that's the prayer right now, so maybe that's the wrong first like impression, but you walk in the streets, there are no people, no cars, just birds, you know. And yeah, it could seem like it's not a livable city, but you hear all the time near the mosques like all the people and the prayer and everything. Walking in the foreign countries is amazing, because then you get the opportunity to see like the real streets, not something all the tourists see, but like the real streets, real way they are living. And that's why we sometimes choose to walk, especially if it's safe, then why not? You see, that's also like the living district of the local people. They have fences everywhere. Not sure why, it seems so safe in here. When you are in the very city center, you see all these beautiful buildings, the mosque that, you know, of course is funded by the government and the religion. And then you go to the area of the actual locals. It's not as fancy, but I mean, that's probably similar in most of the cities. They still have a lot of cars, and actually this country has one of the highest cars rate per person. I think it's like 1.5, every 1.5 person has a car. So that's one of the highest in Southeast Asia. Of course, in Bangkok to have a car, it's a crazy idea. Here it's very hard to go from one place to another. You see, they don't have places to walk, so you really need. Before coming here, we didn't know a lot about Brunei, but of course we did our research, and we were very surprised because they have a very high literacy rate. In general, it seems like this country, like they have a free healthcare and free education, so they really take care of their people and their everyday life. And you can see that in the city. We were thinking that we are coming like to a very abandoned country, but it looks modern.
Also that, for example, infrastructure like roads, pavements, and everything is in a very good condition. For example, you can see it here. As you can see, it's nothing close to other countries in Southeast Asia.
The ones that we have been in. We don't know about like Singapore or Malaysia.
Yeah, what is also very special about Brunei, that there is a lot of rainforest around this area. You can even go into hiking near the city center, but we decided today to skip it as it can rain anytime and there are no pavements. So maybe tomorrow, but we will see, because we have a very tight schedule tomorrow. We need to basically see everything, yes.
I mean, they're so used to cars that's how the pedestrian pavement looks like. I mean, it's only grass almost. So everyone is taking cars in here. It's like 10 minutes after the pray time, and the city is alive again.
We are not huge fans of museums, but when we saw a description about this one in Brunei, we thought maybe this one is good one, because there is very unusual, I would say, the collection of all things which Sultan gets from leaders of various countries in the world. So let's go check it out. To enter Royal Regalia Museum costs 5 Brunei dollars. It mainly houses the regalia of the Sultan and the royalty. First part of the museum is about history and introduction to the Sultan. Later there is a huge exposition of gifts from all over the world, like Argentina, Australia, China, Kenya, Bangladesh, Qatar, Malaysia. Last part of the museum is about the Sultan's inauguration. Everything was so realistic, so you can feel the mood and the atmosphere of that day.
They even have a crowd in here. So that's the miniature version of the hall. And even the miniature one looks very impressive.
We think this place is really worth the price to get to know more about Brunei. Said yesterday that there are no people here in Brunei, but this is our mistake. Today is Saturday. I guess it is a weekend and it's full of people. I mean, the streets are full. There are like markets everywhere, and yeah, you can see tons of people.
It's very lively.
Yeah, very, very lively. Even though people are still extremely friendly with us. I mean, everyone is, not everyone of course, but many people saying just hello to us, always smiling, always helping, and yeah, Brunei definitely is amazing country to visit. I mean, and it has a lot of things to offer from history perspective, and things to see, things to feel, and the people are really, I mean, really very friendly. This sums up our video. We hope you enjoyed it and found something new about Brunei. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's meet in the next video.